Time for a new one. It's time for a new one.
Speaking of bit,
Yeah.
speaking of bit, J. Cole, I know you want to go ahead and get it out. I know you had some on your chest. You
Bro,
took
listen, we ain't got to embark on what's going on, man. We gonna enjoy the NBA finals. Um, the road for the Nuggets to get there had to go through LeBron. And let's just say it was no speed bumps, no stop signs, no red lights, no caution signs, no police officers.
none of that.
They ran through that doing 150, man.
Mm,
How fast they were going?
150.
Mm.
mm.
When no police there, when no cautious light, no stop sign, no speed bumps, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Straight away.
Yeah. It wasn't even no turns out there, Miss Johnson.
So
What?
tell me this: we say LeBron. Do we put this all on LeBron?
Well, if they'd have won, we'd have gave LeBron all the credit.
I don't think so though. I don't feel
I
like
do.
Mm.
That's what's happened over time. Like man, LeBron is this, LeBron is that. LeBron don't win by himself.
no, I don't think
I
it's ever
agree.
yeah, and I don't think it's ever been the point to where we say LeBron won this by himself. I don't think we could say anybody won this by themselves.
I agree.
And when it comes to LeBron, I think he take all the heat for when it goes bad. But when it goes
Well,
good,
Bron,
hold
I'm
on, wait a
not
minute,
that
wait a
much
minute,
of a
hold on.
criticizer of LeBron. But what LeBron put on Instagram earlier this week really made me be like, bro, like, stop.
And what was wrong? What he put on Instagram earlier this week? Because okay,
Bron posting and said, I'm supposed to be number one on everybody's list. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist. Like, bro, if you number one, you ain't gotta yell that.
so it's wrong for him because I mean this is the first time he's done ever been like, I am that.
No, it's
I
not.
I am
No, it's
number
not.
one.
Because he just stood at that podium and said, I'm the greatest player ever. I'm the greatest player in the world. I'm the
I mean,
GOAT.
he has said that. And I will give you that. He have said that. But to say that I'm number one, like, how can he not? I mean, he made a comment once before. He was like, man, when we came back 3-1, and I felt like, man, that's put me in the GOAT conversation. Like I am the GOAT. That put me in the
Well,
GOAT
LeBron
conversation.
James is
Well, I'm gonna say
elite.
this.
He's
Cause y'all
top
done
three,
y'all
top
talking.
four
It's my
all
turn. Don't say
time.
a word.
You
What
don't
I'm
have to
about to
say
say.
that kind of stuff.
So
It's my
is it
turn.
is it
So let
is
me
it
go.
wrong for people to be like, well, this is what I do? Like this is this.
It's my turn to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. I'm a huge advocate, huge fan of LeBron. J. Cole's know this. Like I think by now the world might know this, right?
I can hear Reggie, but I
it
can't
ain't
hear
his
Reggie.
fault. But since he's a part of the team, it's part of his fault too. But he was supposed to go win at least one game by his damn self.
He can get a game. He can get a
And
game.
he was supposed to go win that last game by his goddamn self.
Any
So
superstar can win
I'm
a game.
saying, yeah, he had 40. Who cares? The man had
And this
1 point
ain't
in the
just a
fourth
regular
quarter,
superstar. This
and
is
he didn't do
people's
nothing
goal.
during crunch time. So all my LeBron fans can say that what they want to say, but LeBron was supposed to have 60 or 70 when he left that game. Damn 40. He had to go win that game, man. Just like Jimmy Buckets went down there and beat the hell out of Milwaukee. He went for 50, right? And he took that game. I needed LeBron to go do the same because I don't care what he did the first two, 3 quarters. It's all about what you do at the end. It ain't about how you start, it's how you finish. And my boy did not finish how he was started. So he was supposed to go get that game folk by himself. And then would have game 5 and 6, and after that, that's whatever they decide to do. But he was supposed to go get that one. And the conversation
Yeah,
will be totally different.
Brian,
Right
he
now.
got to be good for one, man.
Man, for one.
Just one. He ain't got to win the series, but you can get me one, Brian.
Can I ask y'all something?
Yes, ma'am.
So if he's supposed to be the GOAT and he's putting it out there as I'm the greatest,
Yes, ma'am.
well, doesn't failure come along with that as well?
Sure, Miss Johnson.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, and I guess if he's supposed to be great, and I when I hear about LeBron, and I'm not on either side, either way, but I'm just sitting here thinking, if you are a leader, well, he does need a support team. I don't think that was provided from the other teammates. But however, if he's that great, he also got to be willing to accept the hard talk that comes along with it. Any failures, he didn't make the 60, 70 points. Is he okay with that?
I think it's New Johnson. I'm with you.
Cool at 1 point before.
I think a lot of people put a lot of stuff. I think a lot of people put a lot of stuff on people's shoulders, but we got to remember they're still human.
See, but what I think about this, right? Like, soon as LeBron say that, I am that guy, it's a problem. But when everybody else say that, or say something bad about LeBron, he's not supposed to back that up, or he's not supposed to defend himself. Like how can this man not, with all the compliments that he's had over his career, I'm talking about from high school. I mean, we can even start from middle school. We know about LeBron when he was in middle school. Like, to start from there, and he's been in the spotlight since this, without social media. For him to be the guy since middle school, can we not sit there and say, well, dang, bro, you deserve that. You deserve to say that you are the GOAT. But we have never seen this at a time.
But I also believe that only comes when you're winning. Yeah. Nobody gonna talk bad about you when you're winning.
Yeah, but even when he's winning, like they won when he was with Miami. They say Ray Allen was the reason they won that game. But we forget about the shot that LeBron had hit right before that to put Ray Allen in place. He missed the next shot, but LeBron hit the 3 before that because they was down 6. Or they say, Chris Bosh grabbed the rebound. Huh?
I agree with you, but like with Jordan, Kerr has made game-winning shots. John Paxson made a game-winning shot. So it's not to pull away from
and we don't bring up them shots that they hit. We all talk about Jordan.
The biggest issue with Bron is probably Bron fans. It's not even LeBron.
Right.
LeBron is, again, I give LeBron all this credit. I think LeBron is a top 3, top 4 player of all time. The fans are what have created this. LeBron is the first social media super athlete.
And this
like Kobe caught some of it, but it wasn't as much. Bron's full career has been on social media. Everything he does is on social media. So for people to critique it and criticize and whether or not we want to admit it, we compare him to Michael Jordan. That's who he's compared to.
And this is why
I don't know how it's past a Kobe or a Kareem, but that's neither here nor there. We go straight to Michael Jordan.
Because they put Michael Jordan as the best they ever done it. That's what they put him to, and they forget about the ones that came before Mike, and the ones.
Because what they're saying is no one's better than Mike.
That's what they say.
A lot of people say it, Trent.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they say is no more is no one better than Mike. That's what they say. But you look at the stats, like LeBron has been the only person to get criticized for making it to the finals.
You said LeBron what? Trent?
He's the only person to get criticized for making it to the finals.
Right, because my thing is we have made an asterisk for LeBron where we'll reward you for getting here. We don't care if you win or lose.
That's what I'm saying. We're on the same page with that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't get no pat on the back or to sit there and say, well, bro, at least you made it.
You don't need that because this game is about wins and losses. I don't care if you get there.
But that's the only sport we do. This basketball is the only sport we do that in. Why? Like, we don't do that in the Super Bowl. We're like, man, because if you make the Super Bowl, bro, that's huge. You get what I'm saying? You make it to the MLB finals, that's huge. That's hard to do. And I think we forget, like, it's hard to do that in the NBA too. Bron might have made it look easy to make it go, oh man, we're gonna go to the championship. I'm gonna go to the NBA finals 10 years. And he might have made it, he might have made it look easy. Think about the guys who haven't been, that's always been a great. The guys that we could say that, man, bro, like, he probably was the best player in the NBA at that time, or he was probably the best in the league for at least 10 years. Like we don't talk about how hard it is to make it there. And Reggie, you done been to the Super Bowl, how hard it was to make it there, bro. Like, man, even to the playoffs. Like we forget how hard it is to make it to the playoffs. It's a lot of those teams, or a lot of those guys will be like, bro, I'll trade my career in just to make it to the playoffs one time. Like I think Bron has spoiled us by his greatness of making it there every year and making it look easy. But bro, it's far from easy.
I think he gets rewarded for it, but what do we reward the winner? Why are we happy for being there and not winning?
No. I'm not saying we don't reward. I'm not saying we're happy with him being there, but the reward of sitting there saying, bro, that man made it every year. He made it 10 years out of his career.
He's even in the conversation for greatest of all time is enough.
Is it? I mean, bro, you gotta think about this. Like, out of the 20 years of his career, half his career he'd have been in the championship game, in the finals. 10 years he'd have been to the finals. So with guys that's playing today, guys who didn't play the game, are not playing today, guys that have played before time, or when Bron been in the league, like he's probably played against your parents in the finals, if not. You got guys that's in the league now that's 18, 17 years old, and that's getting picked up by a team like my boy Poole. He'd have made it to the finals, and he'd have won the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how young he is, and Bron could have played against his dad or something. Not saying that he have. You get what I'm saying? Like he like half this man's career in the NBA, he's been in the finals.
Reggie said something the show before the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't grade LeBron on a regular report card because he's not a regular person. He is an immortal basketball player. That's how we treat him.
Yeah, and I get
like
that.
Jordan, like Kobe, like all these other people. So therefore, I'm not grading him like everyone else in the league. I'm grading him like his contemporaries that he wants to sit at the table with.
Listen, I'm not saying we grade him like everybody else, because we could sit there and say for everybody else, well, he made it to the finals. What can we say? But I think in basketball,
Jerry West went to the finals 9 times, Trent.
Who?
9 times.
Who?
Nobody cares.
Single one.
Nobody cares.
You said Jerry West?
Jerry West.
Went
9 times and won 1 time.
The NBA logo.
And I think that's a difference too, because when you talk about you're going 9 times and didn't win up but once, that's a little different. Boy, Jerry West was never the guy on that team either. He was a big part of it. Don't get me wrong.
Excuse me?
No, Jerry West was the main guy on that team.
Yes.
It doesn't matter about the logo.
Yes.
That means he was the guy.
All right.
Jerry West was the guy.
Okay, he might have been then.
Jerry West is the only person to win MVP in the finals and lose, bro.
And like, listen, he might have been. But when it comes to a LeBron James, can we put Jerry West on the same level as him?
But we don't reward Jerry West for going 9 times.
Well, before you even said something about it, I didn't even know he went 9 times.
That's what I'm here for, Trent. I'm here to enlighten the whole room.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. Listen, we gotta take a break. I know somebody bumping this music, and we're gonna talk about that when we get back. Cool? We'll be right back with the roast with TR3.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes.
12 minutes.
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least.
It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a silent auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity and a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game. Seats start at $10.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
That's my question. Who y'all compare?
Back to the ropes with TR3. Question real quick, J. Cole. Who are
lay it on, brother.
Who are we comparing? On what level are we comparing LeBron? Or who are we comparing LeBron to when it comes to being regular people, I guess?
There was a question that one of y'all made a comment about not grading him on the same report card.
Yes, ma'am.
So who all is in that category on this particular report card? Like,
yes, ma'am. You're gonna go upstairs. You're gonna take a right. In that first room is gonna be a bunch of champions. You got Kobe in there. You got Kareem in there. You got Jordan in there. You got Bron in there. These all people that are somebody's greatest of all time. That is where I will grade LeBron James at. I'm not comparing LeBron James to Jeff Green. I'm not comparing him to Jordan Poole. I'm not comparing him to Giannis. I'm comparing him to his contemporaries, the people that he says he's the greatest of all time.
So when you're looking at that, you know, in what areas is it championships? You know, appearances. Like what are y'all comparing in that when it comes to greatest of all times? I think that's a fair discussion or argument.
Yes, ma'am. Me, I've had this argument, and I'm writing my book on it actually since we're talking about it. I have compared championships because that's what they play for. I've compared individual accolades because those matter as well. And then I believe as a superstar, you need to have certain moments because that's what people are going to remember. Certain moments change people's lives.
That's good.
So when you talk about moments, do you feel like Bron has had those moments?
Man, absolutely, bro. Bron again is amazing. I have nothing against LeBron James. LeBron fans are my issue, not LeBron James.
But I feel like LeBron missed out on a moment in his last series.
I would agree with you, really.
They could have said LeBron and them got their ass whooped. But game 4, oh, he showed his ass.
LeBron scoring 25 straight against the Pistons. Insanity. LeBron game winner against the Magic. He lost these series. He won the Pistons series. He lost against the Magic. Dwight then won, but he had an amazing moment. He had a great series. LeBron walking to the free throw line and tell Gilbert Arenas, if you miss, I'm going to go down here and win this game. And he went down there and won the game. LeBron has plenty of moments, bro.
Hear me? Just like Michael Jordan scored 3 in the Garden?
63 and lost. At the time, that was the greatest team ever assembled.
So if I could ask you guys, are you saying that in this last appearance, LeBron did not give his all? Is that
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
All I'm saying is LeBron didn't give enough.
He didn't take over like he was supposed to.
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee you, Michael Jordan or Kobe wouldn't have had no damn 1 point in the fourth quarter.
He had 3 points in the fourth quarter.
I've seen Kobe do that one time. And he did it on purpose.
Thank you for that.
No,
Kobe did that on purpose.
No. But this is what I'm saying. I get it. Listen, I get it, bro. But ain't now. Listen, and I hate to bring this up because I already know what y'all finna say.
Well, here you go. He's 38.
Go ahead and give him to him.
I just feel like, bro, when it comes, never mind. Y'all got it. Y'all right.
Does his age? Did his age play a factor in it? Because I think that came up. That came up too.
If that's the case, he need to go sit his old ass down.
But why did he need to sit down and he's still putting up better numbers than 90 or 95% of the league?
If that's the case, why does his age matter?
It does. I mean, bro, we talk about. So we talk about.
He didn't have enough.
He didn't have enough teammates. He did not. They did not give him enough.
No, we're not going to blame his teammates.
About the teammates in that point. He was busting everybody's ass.
Man, how many times Kobe teammates bailed him out? How many times Jordan teammates bailed him out?
Two, 3 times.
Kobe didn't bail his teammates out.
A lot. And what Bron has done over his 20 years, being in the championship for 10 years. Bron, man, name any one of his teammates got a championship without him except D-Wade.
Stop with the teammates. He's supposed to bail him out in that moment. That was his moment to do that.
Man, listen. All I know, if Ruben miss his gap or his what's called, and you got to go fill his stuff, somebody else is open. Another hole is open. You know what I'm saying? Like if Ruben don't do his job and you don't do yours, or if you got to do Ruben's job, something else is left free.
All right, exactly. Just like the Nick Chubb run where he went over 100 yards to pass. What's my boy that played at Georgia running back? What's his name? What's his name?
Todd Gurley.
And what's his name? He played running back. Won the Heisman.
Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker. Yeah, he jumped out of his gap. And he went down and passed the record. Whoop-de-doo. But that was an instance. And there was also another time where Ruben came through and smacked him too. that whole game, but boom, he had it one instance. Okay, cool, bet. No, but I ain't trying to hit it. It was his time to bail his teammates out. Yes, his teammates, they bail him out. Ooh. But it was that time for him to bail his teammates out. There's been other times his teammates bailed him out. I needed him to bail everybody out that time. We need to stop. I love LeBron. Love him to death. But it was his time to take over and win that game by his damn self.
95% of his career, he's bailing his teammates out.
We're talking about the playoffs. Damn, 95%.
We're talking about the playoffs too.
He's supposed to go get it done. He didn't get it done.
No, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta be realistic, man. Like for real.
I'm being
this
realistic.
man 38 instead of man played with a season-ending injury. Bro, I think, listen.
So do you guys knock him? Do you guys knock him out of the greatest of all time category because of this playoff?
No, not at all.
So
he's well into the argument, but just saying he's stamped number one, I think is asinine, Ms. Johnson.
I got you.
I think people are like, yeah, it's Bron easy. It's impossible for that.
So you would put Jordan the best of all time.
I have no problem saying Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the best basketball player of all time.
Exactly.
And at that point, 2, 3, 4 can be mixed however you want to.
How you feeling that day?
Yeah, I don't put Jordan over Kobe.
And again, Trent, we've noticed on this show that sometimes you get a little wild, bro. You a wild boy.
Yeah, listen.
Super wild.
Listen. I wouldn't put him over. I wouldn't put him over Kobe, and I got it from what Bron has achieved in his life. And I'm not even talking about just off the court because there's no comparison. On the court, we have never seen his body of work, and we probably would never see this again.
Yeah, it took him 100 shots to get there.
Okay. Anyways, he made whatever 100 shots it took. He made him. He made something to get to where he's at, right? We'll never see that again. Hopefully we will. But at the end of the day, man, like Bron,
we'll never see Jordan or Kareem or Kobe again either.
No, but I think we have seen Jordan again with Kobe.
You've seen a orientation of that. Kobe and Jordan are different.
In what way?
To me, the way they approach the game is totally different. I think Kobe's basketball mind is a lot deeper than Michael Jordan's. I think Jordan's will to win is a lot thicker than Kobe Bryant.
My belief is the game has evolved.
I think the game
would make sense when the game has evolved. It has changed.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, it's stuff that my son do now that I know I wasn't doing at his age, like far as watching film.
Absolutely.
Being able to break down stuff, or I didn't know nothing about film for real, bro. To my last year in high school, until I got to college, that's when I really actually just watched film. You know what I'm saying? Like the game just evolved, and so when it comes to what Kobe's done, I think he's stronger minded than LeBron. I mean, than
George.
Jordan.
Right. I think people have grabbed the Mamba mentality as more than just sports. Newscasters, people who write books, poets. I've seen people wear Kobe stuff strictly based on his mentality or the way he looked at things.
Yeah, but
so like Kobe left what he left on this earth as a mentality is something that everyone has adopted.
Yeah,
but when you walk out of your door and go to an event, you're gonna see someone with Jordans on.
Yeah.
Like they're I don't know if we call that impactful. Like I don't know what's the word for that.
I think but it's a lot behind that too. I feel like it's a brand too that people have pushed and made it to where
by one person.
Yeah.
I like what you said. I like what you said about that Kobe mentality because I see it a lot using a lot of his quotes and his inspiration and even in businesses.
I'm gonna get a poster for the school too, Ms. Johnson.
Come on in.
Yeah, we gonna put Kobe up there with the whole Mamba mentality quote.
Come on. That I mean, and I mean, I see it now. Just I was looking at it today on social media. Just different people using that mamba mentality to either
Speaking of
grow their
Mamba
business
mentality,
or to be inspirational or whatever the case may be. I mean, I think you're right on that end, definitely.
but are you a different
that's
animal
just
and
what
the
Kobe
same
looked.
beast?
I think you have to know who you are and how you want to use that mamba mentality. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
Hey Cole,
Yep.
are you a different animal and the same beast?
That's what Kobe asked. Kobe different, man. He left his mark on the world in a way that I don't think no one else can.
Yeah,
Hello.
I think all three of those guys have done an excellent job of leaving their mark on the world, especially
Absolutely.
with what Jordan has done and still doing with his shoe branding. Whoever is pushing that market, you know what I'm saying? But what Kobe has done, far as branding, the mumble mentality, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the mumble mentality, like it not just the fact that okay, we could say that that's always been Kobe's signature because that's happened at the last couple of years of his career.
Right.
At the last little bit, I ain't gonna say couple, last 5, let's say 5. But with LeBron, I think he took on a brand that everybody kind of was kind of using for a while, or and he just took it to a different level. And I think that when you talk about the king or the king of the jungle, you talk about a lion. Like I think it might have been took on by him, as in somebody has already done this before, and it's cliche. I don't think he got the best branding out of it, and I think they're doing a real good job with it. But to find somebody like the mumble mentality, like that, like, or to find somebody like the honey badger, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff never been used, and it came to a different level when it came to the big time. And not saying that they don't have this mentality, or I mean, because you think about the mumble, like before Kobe started talking about it, like I didn't know that was a snake. I didn't know
Right.
that was, like he taught us about that, and whoever branded that for him taught us about it, and it left a mark on us like nobody has ever done before. So, kudos to the guys that's pushing that, and those guys that took that on, and within those 3 guys, the king, the goat, that talk, the mumble talk, the Air Jordan talk, like they have done a great job with that. Excellent.
I think with those that you guys put in the greatest of all time category, the one thing that they all have in common is the work that they put in behind those doors that people don't see. I mean, there are a lot of NBA players, NFL players, NBL players, all these professionals that put in work, but everybody's work and workload is different. And it kind of goes back. I kind of remember, Reggie, we were talking about being lonely at the top. That's where the greatest of all times to me come from. Those who go through, who build, who work and work even through surgery, injury, even, in LeBron case, if he doesn't have that support in that last game, it's the work that was put in. I do believe that fans do create a narrative that they forget about the good things or the great things that these guys have put out there. But I just really strongly believe that it's only when you don't win when you start hearing that kind of negativity.
Yeah, because to sit there and say that he need to retire, like this man instead of dropping 40 in the playoff game, not saying that that was good enough. We see that it wasn't good enough because he didn't win.
Trent,
the
LeBron
Lakers
said that.
again, as I'm saying, we noticed it wasn't good enough because they didn't win that
He
game.
ain't finished, and we preach finish.
I'm trying to finish. But we know that wasn't good enough because he didn't finish the game. He didn't finish the tournament. He didn't win, right? Cool. He didn't finish that game. And when it comes down to it, like I said, just the branding of it, like it got to be done. And I get it. Like a lot of people forget about the answer. Like a lot of people forget about how Iverson, he was the answer, how they branded that. I mean, they even tried to bring it back on 2K not too long ago on the season mode. But people forget about how good AI was, or Trace McGrady was, or even the little Penny Doll. Like the way that they branded it, it made it. Penny Doll was on a Black Street video he was on. No diggity, no doubt. Like even with let's talk about that's a good one. We could talk about the glove. Like we could talk about that, or we can talk about the Terminator. They tried to make Kawhi the Terminator, and I guess the glove too. I mean, I know Gary Payton was the glove also, but people forget about that, and know their brands didn't cut it to be that big, as the LeBrons and the Jordans and the Kobes.
You know why they forget, Trent?
Why is that, sir? Because they didn't win.
They didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I agree with you on that. But nobody forgets about the guys that make it and do it at a different level when it comes to winning.
Right. That's that room that we were just talking about.
But this is what I'm saying. If Bron would have left the game after his 4th championship, it would have been talked that, man, he wasn't strong enough, or he could have had plenty more if he would have never left the game. Like it's a lose for a situation where you get to a situation like a Kobe or Jordan or LeBron if they retire early. Like you know how many people was talking bad about Jordan when he retired early, when he left the game?
Of course.
Like now LeBron saying something about retirement, like he need to go ahead and get up out the way. Like how? Huh?
Yeah, well, it's two different situations. Bron is almost 40. Jordan went out on a championship and was in his prime. There's two different levels to that.
So is it that are we tired of seeing the LeBron?
I don't think no one's tired of Bron. Bron said he thought about retirement. No one else said that.
Exactly.
Bron said that.
I mean, I've heard you guys say something about he's washed, or say something about he need to retire.
We didn't say he's washed.
We didn't. That one said last week or the week before last.
No one said
if he's old, he need to retire, and we taking that excuse, but we never said it.
And I think it was J. Cole. If it might not be, somebody said on this show.
Don't be lying on my good ass.
Listen, it might not be.
Not on his good.
Say either he's washed or he need to retire.
No. I said if we cannot grade him.
And this was night. This was before the night before he hit 40, and Reggie was saying that, man, I need 40 from him. He gave you 40 the next night.
If we cannot treat him like normal because of his age, then yes, he should retire.
But do we not treat
if we
him
come
like
in here
normal
and your argument goes to he's 38, he's still out there playing, bro.
So do we criticize and this is just a question, do we criticize Deion or Michael for their baseball career?
You can, but who brings them up in baseball? Great conversation.
And this may not fall in the same conversation right now, but who would y'all, because fans, they look for the next greatest of all time. Who would that be in your eyes?
The Knicks.
That's a solid question.
Who would that be in your eyes right now? I think at one point everybody was on Ja Morant, but we know how that goes, right? But at this point, who would be the next GOAT when you're looking at
right now?
LeBron,
Nobody.
when you're looking
nobody's consistent enough to be there.
Yeah, I have a no one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, I don't have nobody on that one. I think we was trying to say, they was trying.
A lot of good players in the league though, but I don't know if there's any like, hey, he is.
Because if LeBron does retire, then what?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, they're going to force the face of the NBA to be either Luka. They wanted it to be Ja, but Ja tripping.
I don't think it can be Luka. I mean, I ain't gonna say it can't be Luka, but Luka got to get more help, and he definitely got to get a team around him. You can't just go get another superstar because he's a superstar. If y'all do the same thing or if y'all play the same position, y'all both ain't gonna be able to be superstar if you ain't got no man's down low. If you ain't got nobody helping you on the wing, or
I mean, Luka's only in year 5.
Mm-hmm.
You said he can't be a superstar?
No, I'm saying
Luka?
you can't go get a superstar just because he's a superstar. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think getting Kyrie was a good move for Dallas.
I mean, I don't either, but you swing and you try to do something.
Yeah, but now you're wasting time. Like, now you're wasting a whole year because you don't swung, but before you even went into that, like what mindset that's going to put Luka in? We play the same position, and now that takes the ball out my hand or takes me out of the game or doing what I do, taking the ball down court, taking over.
Luka, the way Luka's playing, he can't win that way anyway. You can win that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he got to have more than one player, but he needs a team around him.
He's going to have to come off the basketball. But that's like Harden was in Houston. Harden Houston, again, was elite.
Mm-hmm.
But he played that way to win basketball games. When you get to the playoffs, you can't play that way. But he has to get to the playoffs. Like, you're talking about rewarding someone for going to lose. That's what Harden did. Harden had probably some of the greatest years of basketball in Houston, but no one cares because he lost. But he did what he needed to do to get to the playoffs. Harden averaged 37 one year and didn't win MVP.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen,
It was number 2 in the West.
Yeah, he definitely did that. Listen, we got to take a break real quick, man. Listen, we'll be right back, man, with the ropes with TR3.
.5 WYDE FM Cordova, 1260 AM WYDE, 93.7 WDJC FM HD3 Birmingham, and 95.3 W237 EK Birmingham.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk-On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes?
12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least.
It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than half time. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a silent auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity in a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide.
The Ropes with TR3. Two-time national champion, three-time All-American, 2011 SEC Offensive Player of the Year, Heisman finalist, and Alabama's first Doak Walker Award winner with 49 touchdowns and 4,590 yards. Third pick of the 2012 NFL Draft to the Cleveland Browns. Also doing a stint with the Indianapolis Colts. Trent Richardson can do it all under the brightest lights, uniting legends of the game to show you the ropes. Train your body and mind with former Alabama wide receiver, 2009 national champion, Coach Mike McCoy. Develop a championship mentality with two-time national champion, 2015 SEC Player of the Year, Super Bowl winner with the Chiefs, Reggie Ragland. Featuring King of the Stage, comedian legend Jermaine Funny Mane Johnson, and 1992 national champion Antonio Langham. You are your way out. Live from AVX Studios in downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
When someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3, and we at the top of the second hour. Before we went off, we were sitting there talking about.
Hold on. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Ms. Johnson, one, are these type of conversations like informative for you?
They really are, because I listen to you guys and it's heated and, I hear a lot of passion, but, I'm an athlete myself. And when I look and hear you guys talk about Kobe's and the LeBrons and the Jordans, and I always think about the work that goes into being an athlete. And then if you're going to be the greatest of all time, there is an expectation. There is a standard that the fans, community, people who I mean, there is an expectation when you're at the top. And when those expectations are not met, then that's when the issues come.
Ms. Johnson, what did you play?
What did I play or where?
What and where?
I played basketball, ran track, volleyball. I played at West Alabama. So that's pretty much, my closest connection to Alabama, but it was West Alabama.
Why you say it like that?
Because
she's a hater.
The person sitting across from me, he understands.
She's a real hater. So I don't know if y'all know this. Miss Johnson is an Auburn fan.
That I am.
And so she tries to compare Auburn. And I don't want to say compare. She wants them to be on the same stage as Alabama.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Y'all listen to listen to Trent if you want to.
That's kind of the Wild Wild West, right? And listen, I look at Auburn, and I think we all can agree with this. As you know, those are like our little brothers, like, and we'll let you get a game in every now and then, pat you on your butt. Hey, that was cute. And now y'all start talking a little too much. We had to come back with full force.
What I like about the whole entire thing is that it's always a conversation starter. We will always have something to talk about.
I mean,
always. So
I don't even say that's a conversation anymore. I mean, I guess it is for y'all, but I know me and Reg were sitting there talking to a guy that played for Auburn. He said, "Man, we get
I knew you were going to say this."
He said, "What did he say to us, Reg?"
What did he say, Reg?
I get rings for winning the dang Iron Bowl.
What did he say?
They get rings for winning the Iron Bowl.
Oh, yeah, y'all told me that. I don't know who that person was.
Do you know? Like, we got cussed out for winning the bowl game. We thought that we was gonna get a ring. I know I did. I got cussed. Well, I ain't gonna say I asked, but we as a team, he came in there and cussed us out because we won the Capital One Bowl against Michigan State.
Uh-huh.
And to hear the anger in his voice and the disgust that we was in that game with all the talent that we had in that room. And to say that, this is what, this is y'all standard, or this is what y'all achievements is, like, that's not what we do. And so to say that y'all get a ring for beating us, whoa. Wow. That I would have never thought. Like, bro, I've never heard that. Like, I wouldn't even thought that was a regular thing. That was a normal thing.
Well, fortunately, this conversation was not about me or Auburn. But I did do some research, and I was looking at trying to understand. You asked me, is this an informative conversation? And it is, because I do wonder, when you're talking about brands and we're on the mama mentality, like, where did that come from? And I kind of looked it up, and it basically stated that, okay, if you know anything about the snake itself, is one of the most venomous snakes in Africa, and it strikes repeatedly. And I can see that in some of the GOAT type mentality that Kobe had. It was one of those where he worked and he worked and he constantly worked and he worked and he worked, and it showed on the court. And he didn't care who was in front of him. I wasn't a Laker fan. I wasn't a LeBron fan. I'm not a Kobe fan or any fan, but I give credit to when credit's due. Okay. I give credit when credit's due. And I think that's probably more important, which goes back to the question I was asking. When you're comparing LeBron in this greatest of all time category, when they fail, it's hard for fans to even think about the good things that they have done or things that they have produced, because in the moment, you didn't win. And they look for that standard to be met at all times.
I agree with Ms. Johnson.
I agree with you on that.
I think it's different when you watch like the careers of all 3 or 4 of these people we're talking about. Like Jordan won 3 in a row, came back and won 3 in a row again. Like that's tough. That's really tough to beat.
accomplish.
That's tough. It's tough to win one. So
Bron has won 10 times and he's won 4, and it's appreciated. He went 10 times.
But that's, and I'm
That's
glad you
huge.
said that. I just don't think people appreciate the fact that he's done went 10 times. Not saying that.
I think it's appreciated, but there's no reward for
I definitely know it's not a reward for losing it. But I don't think people and that's the first time I done really heard it like that, like it's appreciated. But I don't see people appreciating it because I think people, and this is what I said earlier, I think people feel like it's so easy to make it there, and it's not. Because before Jordan went to the championship, like he didn't make it out the first round 3 years in a row, right? Like to even make it that far, like to make it to that second, to the real. So we call it the postseason, but to make it to the real part of the year of the season is to make it to the postseason. Like it's hard to get there.
I think people minimize though that stuff. Like you said, it's not appreciated because there's that conjunction, but he did not score his 60 points when he needed to. You know what I mean? I'm speaking on LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
He made it 10 times, but it negates, it removes all those things that he accomplished because at that moment there's an expectation that should have been met and it was not met. But yet and still, when he get put out, then y'all say that he posted he still was the greatest of all time. You know, and now that's where the conflict come in. If you're the greatest of all time, why didn't you meet this particular expectation
that you put up?
That he say he put up. You know, you've been 10 times. Everybody see that, right? And we don't appreciate that.
Is it he putting that expectation up, or is it the world?
That's what I'm saying. I think people don't give credit when credit's due and just focus on that because I feel like he's still human. You know, I don't know. The man could have been tired. Maybe he gave up by the second half. I don't know. Y'all, how many points he scored in the second half?
I can't. And I want to say everybody on this show, and I don't know how everybody feel on this show. I can't say that he gave up. I feel like he gave it his all. He didn't have no more left in the tank.
But it goes back to what Reggie was saying. Should he have set his behind down if he was tired?
And I get that. But how can you put me? How can I say I need to sit down in the championship game? I don't give a damn how tired I am, or like
Trent, we taking this long road for no reason.
Trent,
this road
let me
is
stop
just
there.
saying.
Trent, you did say that. You said that last week. I had help. I can let my boy Pete
Eddie
come in and run that thing.
Yeah.
For a minute.
But he don't have an Eddie.
Yes, he does.
Who?
It's Anthony Davis.
Like I said, he don't have an Eddie. Come on, man. Be real, man.
Anthony Davis is not trash, bro.
Man, listen, bro.
I ain't saying people were looking to him to help too. Though.
I'm not saying he's trash, but he wasn't no Eddie Lacy for the Alabama football team.
Period. Anthony Davis was the best defensive player in the playoffs. Now,
Eddie Lacy for an Alabama football team when I was playing. When Mark got hurt, when he got tired, when he played against Auburn, when he got hurt in that first quarter, guess who went in and took over? I took over, bro. Like I can't depend. Like we can't depend on AD to do that on a consistent basis.
AD's already done that. He's won a championship by doing that.
On a consistent basis, we cannot depend on AD to do that. In this day, we have not been able to depend on him for all games, any games. Not to say that you're gonna go win all 7 for us. If we wanted to, we can put the ball in your hand. You're gonna win all 7 for us. We can't sit there and say that about AD.
You can't sit there and say that about anyone.
Back to what I was saying. I had a Eddie Lacy. LeBron didn't have that. Definitely at his position. We can say AD, all right, cool, but we did not have that for like we didn't like who. So how can we sit there and say that he need to go sit down? Because when he's on the court, he's a distraction for everybody else. Because everybody else got to pay attention to him. Because if you get the ball, in
the only reason we brought up sitting down is because of what we're talking about right now, Trey.
Yeah.
You want to agree?
I get that.
That's it.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm sitting there saying
I just can't take the slander for Anthony Davis, bro.
No, bro, but I feel like when it comes to Anthony, because I'm a big Anthony fan, that's my guy.
Anthony Davis is just not who people want him to be, but he's who he is, and he's been this person. He's not gonna change. Like he's literally been this person his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1, he had 40 and 10. Game 2, he had 18 and 14. Game 3, he had 28 and 18. In game 1, he had in game 4, he had 21 and 14. That's who he is. My thing is, if he had 40, what did Bron have in game
1? See, this goes back to my question. And we say Bron's on a different caliber. Cool. But when it comes to saying, like, okay, if the roles are reversed and Bron got what AD got, or if he, you know what I'm saying, it's not enough. But like when it comes to AD, like, bro, that's not enough. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to just put this on AD. And I'm definitely not trying to put this on Bron. But like, and it's more players besides AD and Bron. Like, give me a little bit more.
We're only talking about Bron. That's all we care about right now. And in the midst of that, not only it ain't like they lost to some bums.
Oh no,
probably the best player in the playoffs right now.
Who that?
Jokic.
Like any buckets, boy.
And that's a great conversation right there. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Any buckets. And think about it, he's not doing it by himself, but at least Joker got Jamal Murray and Michael Porter. And then, man, if people realize Contagious Caldwell Pope shot the lights out. Every time he touched his hand, he let it go. He made it. So Joker got help.
So tell me this: do y'all see this series going to Game 7?
Good question.
And listen, we can answer that when we come back because I know we got a caller too. Doug is online. So Doug, when we come back, we're gonna get to you. And that's the question, man. Do we see this series right here starting tomorrow? I think it's 8:30. 7:30 our time.
Yep.
Do we see this series going to Game 7? Because it's definitely gonna get played different. But listen, when we come back, man, we're gonna talk about that. Doug, hold on for us, and we'll be right back with the Ropes with TR3.
Live from downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham!
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes? 12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least.
It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a solid auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity in a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game. Seats start at $10.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I get home.
Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3, and we had a question before we went on break. But before we get to that question, man, welcome in Doug. Doug, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Oh man, we good, man. How you?
I'm doing good. And hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing?
Hello, how are you, Doug?
I'm great. First of all, my name's not Doug. I don't know what this call taker thought I said, but I said S Doug. But I just wanted to jump in on this conversation. But before I do that, the first thing I want to point out, even though she said this conversation is not about her, Miss Johnson needs to go ahead and let everybody know the reason why she's an Auburn fan is because she pulls for the underdog.
Because she what?
Because she pulls for the underdog. I know this for a fact. She'll probably catch on to my voice in a minute. So she pulls for Auburn because she knows they're the underdog in Alabama. The second thing is this is the thing now. I'm not a huge LeBron fan, but I respect his game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the problem with his legacy when it comes to championships is because he has 4. So all of them have question marks by him, or asterisks by him. Anytime you talk about the championships that he won, the first question you get a lot of people to say, well, who actually won that game? I don't think you can really say that when you talk about Michael and Kobe.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm talking about when it's crunch time. Can you really say who won that game outside of the Steve Kerr 3-pointer and the John Paxson 3-pointer? But the thing is,
I mean, you got big shot Robert Horry and hit a few on for the Lakers.
Yeah, he did, but I'm talking about when it like really counted. Now, true enough, big shot Rob against the Spurs was that back in 2000, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big one. I'm not going to take that from him. I mean, because if you want to go to the GOAT, I mean, Big Shot got what, 10 rings?
I think he got 7, right? 7 or 8.
7, 8 somewhere. So he has more. But the thing is, like I say, not a huge LeBron fan. Don't take nothing from him. What he did in that last game was spectacular for his age. You know, nobody else stepped up like they should have. But I think where the difference comes in when we want to talk about the three, and I call them the three, Michael, Kobe, and LeBron, is that killer instinct. With Michael Jordan and Kobe, they found things to motivate them to win. They found things to motivate the team to win. I can't really say that when it comes to LeBron. You know, the shots that the other two would have taken, he dishes it off. Like I said, I just want to stress, not taking nothing from him. Not taking nothing from LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
He's a phenomenal player. The greatest right now in this era. He's the greatest. But I just don't think it's there's no comparison when you look at the other two and what they did. Because like even when Jordan came back and they played against I think Orlando, and he overheard somebody saying, "Oh, he ain't the same Michael Jordan no more. He 45. He ain't 23 no more." So what do? He go back and put that 23 on. So it's like they found things to will them to be at that top, to be called the greatest. I just don't get that from LeBron.
Well, I think it's just different right now. Like you hear conversations that where people say, well, he's not 45 no more. He's not 23, he's 45. That's not the same guy. You hear that there, but I think Brian catch heat of that when he lose it to the social media. Like, you don't think LeBron get to hear what these folks saying on social media and saying that, you know, he's too old or he's, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron hear all that stuff. I think when Brian come back and comment about it and speak us about it, I think he get criticized for that. And I mean, because you hear plenty of times when you see the clips of LeBron turning the other cheek when Klay saying something about him and they come back and win from a 3-1 deficit when he's with Cleveland. And the comment you made about earlier, you saying, you know, all his championships was questioning, but nobody can sit up there and say that him winning without D Wade, after he got his first two, he went to Cleveland and won in Cleveland without a D Wade. That's the reason why he said he need to go back to Cleveland.
He had a Kyrie, but he had a Kyrie Irving.
Okay, and Jordan
who was drilling 3
Kobe had a who?
Yeah, Jordan had a Scottie Pippen.
And who else?
I give you that.
Go back. Who else?
He had a Horace Grant.
And who else?
I give you all of that. But when you talk to those same players, they'll tell you when you saw the look in his face, give him the ball and get the hell out the way.
I mean, we can. I mean, but I think we and I hate to keep agging bro up. I mean, I think we that get overcrowded by when you see the look on Brian's face and they put it all over social media, and people can't be like, well, just get the hell out of his way, because it's already out there on social media. Everybody see the picture of Brian when he got his head, you know, he got his hands on his knees and his head is down and he got that look in his eye like, oh yeah, this over with. Like, just give him the ball. Like, he gonna take over. Like, I think that get overshadowed when it comes to sitting there saying that somebody can go and say something because it's not out there on social media because they didn't have these conversations about Jordan in the media world. You get what I'm saying? Like all that stuff was closed in. It was connected to the Last Dance and all this other stuff. And that's cool, but I think that social media has messed up the world of the intimate moments like that for LeBron.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think even when you remove social media, and it's just my opinion. I think even if you had social media then, I think that would have fueled Jordan even more.
I don't know, man. I know
because
he retired
because he fed off that type of stuff. There's stories out there where Jordan would go out and make up stories in his head just to go dominate somebody. So he fed off that kind of stuff.
But I think as athletes, I think we all do that. And I know, Reg, I know you got some stories too. Because I know me myself, like when I'm out on that field, whether it's 4 for 1, unless it's 1st and 10, the pitch I have in my head is probably the most cruel thing I can ever think as a father. And I'm fighting for my kids' life, and I'm fighting for my life when I got the ball in my hand. That's how I look. That's how I look at it, and that's how I feel my brain to get the extra, to go get the. I mean, I think that's in every, and it should be if it's not. It's in every athlete head. Like you got to put something in there to be a water boy,
right?
To be the water boy of the team, to be the Adam Sandler of the team. You got to be able to think differently,
right? And I think that's why you have a lot of the greats. I think that's the mindset that they had. What can I focus on mentally to give me this drive to push me on through? But that's all I got. I just wanted to chime in on that conversation. Good show.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate you, Doug. I mean, S Doug for calling in, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I know me personally.
Say it again, Red.
I said I know me personally. If I got 30 at halftime, I ain't having no 3 points in no daggone fourth quarter. It ain't because he started perfect. He just ain't finished.
I just would like to be in LeBron head at that moment. When those tables turn, what happened?
Because like as far as any athlete, we know it ain't how you finish. We know it ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And we can sit here, we can sit here and say he had 40 all day. Who cares? But he ain't finished.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
my thing is
him going to the rack.
Yeah, and my thing too, Reg, like in his teammates' head, like if this man is on one, why do y'all come down court 6 different possessions and not even try to get him the ball? Y'all didn't even look Brian way. Not saying that he didn't want it or saying that he did want it, but Reg, if you cooking, I'm trying to get the ball in your hand. You get what I'm saying? And it seemed like I don't know, and I'm not speaking for these guys. I don't know what was going on. It kind of seemed like, well, dang, like I ain't trying to say they trying to keep away from him, but it's like, bro, if the man cooking, get it to him. Like, why is he not? Y'all not even going to the side of the court. Like, get the ball in his hand.
I agree, bro.
I was lost by that. Like, I was puzzled. Like,
once I make 2 shots, I'm hot.
How many you need?
2. Once I hit 2 shots, that third one coming my way. And if it don't, I'm gonna call a timeout and I'm gonna sit up.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Listen, I'm with you when you're right, man. Listen, but like I said, at the same time, bro, like, why ain't y'all going to him? Like, I'm looking at the game, like me and Red, we all on the phone, like, bro, like, what's going on? Like, how they not giving him the ball? Like,
well, I also think in those moments, Brian got to demand that thing. But it's two-sided. If I'm hot, why am I demanding the ball? I just made 8 straight. Just give me the ball, bro.
Yeah, like why is that? Why am I not the target? Or it seems like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
am I taking too many shots for y'all? Or Y'all
It
need to
should be
get
without
high.
question.
Yeah,
I'm getting the next touch, bro.
it definitely.
Yeah,
should
I'm
be.
saying, bro. Listen, while we here, Reggie playing in this celebrity game here, bro. My boy Reggie's finna get two.
Oh man, look at. I'm sorry. I'm finna get saucy.
Reggie, I got Reggie on Prize Picks over 15 points.
Are you and Reggie on teams?
I'm not even playing.
Oh, you not even playing. You coaching.
I'm not coaching. I'm gonna be on the sideline. My feet gonna be on the floor.
Mm.
I'm gonna be out there wolfing.
I'm cool. I catch a flashback on y'all.
Now, do you got all bets on Reggie?
Yes, Reggie playing, my little brother playing. It's gonna be good.
I'm trying to see why Church League MVP not on the court. I need you on the court.
Listen, one call could get Church League MVP on the court.
What's that call?
Oh, Jamal playing?
I just got to call Levi Randolph. I call Levi Randolph, Alabama great. I'm pretty sure Levi Randolph told me to get on the court.
You heard me, Cole?
What there, bro?
Jamal playing?
Yes, I believe Ma and DC playing. Both of them playing.
Who?
Those are both my little brothers, guys. That's what we're talking about. You know, I walk so they could run.
You see what, man?
Say what?
I walk so they can run. You know, when you the oldest, you know what I'm saying? All these roles is new to you.
Yeah, you get that privilege. I understand.
You know, and like Maul is a street ball legend. He played with Hot Sauce, whatever, but he can really hoop. Like he played overseas. He played in the G League, and then DC went to Pitt. He went to Arkansas. He played in G League for the Orlando Magic team. Now he'll be in Summer League. But you know, I opened them doors so they could just run down.
Oh, Mason, my brother did the same thing for me.
It wasn't for me to go to that league. It's for me to help them get there. It's for me to just sit here and enjoy my reign as Church League MVP.
Listen, it takes a big man to know his place when it comes to that. And I'm being serious now because my brother did the same thing for me. My brother was the most talented guy that I've ever seen. I'm talking about the only person I've seen in real life touch the top of the backboard. And I'm not talking about the square. I'm talking about the real backboard. And he was just different. Came in as a freshman to high school, power cleaning 330 and some Timberlands. Just different, man. But he had his brothers to raise, and so with that, man, he sacrificed for us, and he let us be. And he always been that guy to sit there and say that, you know, my little brothers, you know, was able to go to the next level and take this thing and do something I couldn't do. And I've never seen a jealous bone. I've never seen him sweat differently. I've never seen him take any no heat on why he didn't make it that far. He knows what his passion and what, you know, his calling was for us. And so to my other oldest brother, man, Kobe, Terrence, man, he's definitely done a great job for our household and making sure that we stayed on the right path. He done took some downfalls for us, and he done made sure that we was able to wake up in the morning, have clothes on our back, had some of the fly stuff going to school, away to school. If we didn't, he made it happen. So that's funny you said that, man, because I just got to see my brother last weekend when I went home. And for me, I'm still a kid in Candyland when I see him, because I know the sacrifice that he has done for all of us and our family.
I think with stuff like that, you know, to having brothers, because like I'm an only child, but you know, you grow up, you meet people who are family to you, and that's kind of what this situation is. Like with DC, he played at Pitt, he had 27 against Duke. Like, you know, I'm a huge Duke fan. So like I couldn't go to the game. I had caught COVID. It's the first time I had like COVID, and I was watching it. He going crazy. And after the game, he was like, "Yes, for my big brother, Duke fan." You know, he said it on ESPN. Like, he giving Duke the business. So like stuff like that are full circle moments. Like whoever thought I'd been up here cheering against Duke, but it's only because of my little brother. They lost. Duke won, but you know, he went crazy, and that kind of stuff is all that matters.
And listen, man, we got to take a break, man. But when we get back, man, the question is, will this series go to a 7-game
Nugs
series?
and 6, baby.
Nugs and 6. Okay. Listen, we'll be right back, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham!
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk-On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes? 12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least. It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game. Seats start at $10.
Touchdown, Birmingham!
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a solid auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity in a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide.
Shoot, David beat the hell out of Goliath, didn't
Yeah.
You seen what happened to the last year to guard?
You don't even know what happened to the last girl.
I'm saying, who you got winning? No.
Man, I think I want Miami to win. I'm definitely I'm an Eric fan. I love their head coach, man, and what he's been able to accomplish over his career. You know how he came about, being a film guy for the Heat. I think his story is amazing. And to win a championship without LeBron, I think it'd be big for him. And you got to put him on that pedestal of greatness when it comes to coaching. I think he done made it to the finals 6 times now.
Yeah, I think he's a top 3 coach in the NBA right now.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, he top 3 in the league now.
And I don't think he get enough credit for his program. And I think because it get overshadowed by him having LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh. So I don't think he get enough credit for what he's done for Miami and to be consistent as he has been in the last 10 years. So,
Ms. Johnson, who you got?
I was about to say nobody decided to ask me, but since you asked, I'm sitting next to Reggie eating a hot dog, because my team didn't make it anyway. So I'm a Warriors fan. I'm a Warriors fan, so they didn't make it. I don't care. I just know for the price of those tickets, nobody better have a clean sweep.
How long you been a Warriors fan?
A couple of years. I mean, that was the closest team I felt close to. See, I'm a Michael Jordan era baby, so I don't have a team that's about as close as I could get to the Bulls. So
was Kevin Durant in the Warriors?
I just
was it before the Kevin Durant or was it after the Kevin?
Before.
Oh, okay.
It was before. KD, he was with somebody else.
Well, I mean, shout out to Kevin Durant. I ain't gonna get started on that journey.
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I just enjoyed the way the Warriors played. I just feel like basketball, and it goes back to what we said about an hour and a half ago about how the game has evolved. When I was coming up, it was more of I felt it was more of team. Now it's so individual. People focus on certain players and not the team. So
if you enjoy good basketball, that's what this NBA Finals is about to be. It's about to be a lot of X's and O's, adjustments, Spo versus Mike Malone. How can I beat you here? How can I beat you there? Because both of these teams play team basketball.
I'm down for watching it. I'm down for watching it.
I think the benefit of this is, a basketball period. Basketball is the sport where you can have that guy, and that guy can change the whole game.
And so this is where I'm at with it. I'm gonna take Miami because I think it's gonna come down to coaching. If Eric can dial something up for Jimmy to be as fundamental as he can be, to get him to the basket, and for Bam to be tough underneath, I think Bam got to have a big series against.
I think Kevin Love got to have a decent series.
Yeah, I mean we at least need Kevin Love on down there in the paint, and he can pop out sometime and hit a 3. But Bam
ain't nobody guarding Yoke Dog.
Nah, I don't listen. What Yoke is doing right now, unless it's Embiid, is crazy.
Embiid cooked too.
I know he haven't had his best games against Embiid. Embiid has got the best of them.
When Trent? You talking about last year after Jokic won MVP? Because Embiid was awful.
I'm talking about anytime they have played against each other. Embiid and
Trent, you pull that up on that computer. Yoke Dog, bro.
Embiid went for 40 against Yoke.
And what Yoke had? I think Yoke had a triple double. And not no low one, not no 10-10-10.
You're right. But when it comes to, like I said, in the league right now, who can hold Yoke is Ben Embiid, or who can, give Yoke that game to where it's like, oh shoot, they gonna battle this one out. It's Ben Embiid. As I was saying. But I definitely think that this game is going to come down. This series is going to come down to coaching and adjustments, like who can make these adjustments, who can coach these situations. And I think Eric has done a great job with coaching situational basketball. So I definitely think if Denver don't pull ahead early and they get behind 2-0, Denver's going to be in trouble.
Well, I agree, Trent. I think either team get behind 2-0, they're going to be in trouble.
I agree with you on that.
These are both good teams. Like,
so
you said what, bro?
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I can't believe you said Jerry West wasn't that guy.
Fact. That's my blood, Trent.
He going back.
I can't believe you just said that. That's all I wanted to say. I'm done.
Who was Jerry West playing against? That he couldn't.
Bill Russell. Bill Russell got 13 of them things.
Exactly.
Bob Cousy.
Exactly.
All the names I just said are considered great.
So I wouldn't put him. Would you put him on the Bill Russell caliber?
Yeah.
You can't.
He has the NBA logo.
He's the logo of the league.
What does, bro? You're right.
I know.
You're right. I think the entire
9 NBA Finals, Trent.
And won how many?
1.
He didn't win 4.
Right,
He
but
won
nobody
1.
cares about him going there.
Say that again.
Nobody cares because he lost. He don't get rewarded. He don't get, oh man, he went 9 times.
Okay, I got you. Cool. Good. As I was saying, when it comes to this game, it definitely got to be situational coaching in this championship game. And not to overlook what you were just talking about, Reg. To me, Jerry West is not on a Kobe, LeBron, or a Michael Jordan level when it comes to being that guy.
He not.
And that's what we was talking about.
But he's still that guy, though.
Right. That's all Reggie. What Reggie Point is saying, like, he'll
Or
get
Bill
no
Russell.
award for going 9 times.
Or Bill Russell. I think Wilt, even a Wilt Chamberlain. But I get it. Listen.
I'm gonna jump in right quick before you end, and I'm looking at some numbers. So if we were looking at this game on paper for the Nuggets, you got them averaging 117 points, 44 rebounds, 26 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, and shooting about 50%. And then that's on the Heat. You're averaging 107 points, 40 rebounds, 23 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks. Again, roundabout shooting 50%. So on paper, it's going to be a tough game. On paper.
I agree. And then it's a little extra spark on that fire because they got into it during the season.
So it could be emotional too. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was almost some fisticuffs. So, I think that adds a look.
It's gonna be emotional. So,
I think it'll be a better series because I think that no team they both got a target on their back, but as far as a big program, like it's not saying Miami's not a big program. But to say that, okay, you do have a LeBron James on your team, like, so it is.
Hey, you got less than 1 minute.
Or you are a LA Laker, so, or Celtics, Boston Celtics. Like, it's a big target because who y'all,
Right.
your program is. But listen, man, we got to go, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, with the Ropes with TR3. Y'all can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Bama Insider. You can find us on Spotify with the Ropes with TR3.
Have a good night.
TheUSFL.com.
92.5 WYDE FM Cordova, 1260 AM WYDE, 93.7 WDJC FM HD3 Birmingham, and 95.3 W237 EK Birmingham.
Disaster aid is coming to farmers, and a few new events coming to town. This is Josh with your Crawford Media News. Recently, Governor Kay Ivey and State Agriculture and Industries Commissioner Rick Pate announced that the U.S. Department of Agriculture has issued a disaster designation for portions of Alabama. Last week, the governor sent the request to the Secretary of the USDA for a disaster designation due to a drop in temperatures during a period in March. A disaster designation immediately triggers the availability of low-interest Farm Service Agency emergency loans to eligible producers in all primary and contiguous counties. In her letter to the U.S. Agriculture Secretary Thomas Vilsack, Ivey said, quote, "From March 18th through March 20th, 23, the state of Alabama experienced extreme cold temperatures that resulted in a total loss of blueberries in southwest Alabama and a significant loss of peaches in central Alabama. There are also reports of stunted strawberry yields due to this cold weather event." The counties impacted by the designation are direct impact Baldwin, Henry, Elmore, Houston, and Montgomery. Contiguous impact Autauga, Pike, Barber, Conecuh,